Good evening, Richmond County, and welcome to your Friday edition of Live at 5. I'm Charlie Melvin. Health officials announced Friday afternoon the first COVID-related death of a Richmond County resident. Health and Human Services Director Dr. Tommy Gerald said the patient, who was one of 5 identified earlier this week, was in a hospital outside of Richmond County. The name of the individual was not released and no other details were given. As of 1 p.m., Gerald said there were 7 lab-confirmed cases of COVID-19 for the county, with 1 deceased, 1 hospitalized, and the remaining 5 in home isolation. The first 2 cases were related to travel outside the county, and 3 were community spread. Gerald said he wasn't sure on the last 2 cases. According to Gerald, 309 residents have been tested for the coronavirus. Of those, 276 have tested negative. The Moore County Health Department was notified on Thursday by the North Carolina Department of Health and Human Services of the remaining COVID-19 test results from testing administered to all residents of Pinehurst Healthcare and Rehab Center on April 6th and 7th. Of the entire resident population of 96, 45 test results have returned positive. In addition, out of a staff of 115 thus far, 8 staff members have also tested positive. At the time of this report, not all staff members' test results have been received. According to the press release, residents of the facility who have tested positive for COVID-19 are isolated from others. Staff members who test positive are ordered to isolate at home. None of the residents that have so far been diagnosed have exhibited severe symptoms or signs of respiratory distress. First Health Moore Regional Hospital will provide extended care to facility residents or staff should their symptoms require hospitalization. Of the 57,000 plus North Carolinians that have been tested, 3,908 have returned positive for COVID-19. The North Carolina Department of Health and Human Services have now confirmed in their daily report that there are 74 deaths in the state that are in relation to COVID-19, with 423 currently hospitalized. Mecklenburg County leads the state in most cases at 903, with 10 deaths reported. Strong winds from a line of storms that passed through Wednesday night left several trees down throughout Richmond County. Rockingham Fire Chief Harold Isler said the department responded to 4 calls at one time, 3 of which were down trees. Isler said the largest was on Wall Street. There was also one down the corner of Lee and Green Streets and one down a long drive in front of Pruitt Health. A small tree in front of Patton's downtown grill was also blown over during the storm. The department's other call was for an alarm at the Sarah Lee plant. Isler said he thinks a power surge caused the alarm to go off. Over in Hamlet, there was a tree that fell across the 3rd Street near 74 Business, according to Assistant Fire Chief Richard Lassiter. Another smaller tree was down on North Street. No power lines were affected, he added. In the extreme northwest corner of the county, a tree fell at Homer Andrews Road and Grassy Island Road in Mangum, according to Keith Smith, Chief of Mountain Creek Volunteer Fire Department. Strong wind gusts of up to 35 miles per hour blew throughout the day on Thursday, with low relative humidity resulting in increased fire danger, and is expected to continue into today, according to the National Weather Service. There's another chance for trees to fall as the weekend gives into next week. North Carolina merchants will have even fewer shoppers next week, thanks to an executive order Governor Roy Cooper announced at a Thursday news conference. Beginning Monday at 5 p.m., stores still allowed to operate must limit the number of people indoors to no more than 20% of the stated fire capacity, or 5 people for every 1,000 square feet. They'll also have to mark spots 6 feet apart at places customers are likely to gather, like checkout lines, and staff will have to clean and sanitize areas frequently. The penalty for violating the order is a Class 2 misdemeanor, but Cooper said a lot of merchants already were following these guidelines. He expects the rest will do so too. Through all the uncertainty on social media and the internet, several Richmond senior high school coaches and student athletes are remaining positive as the 4th week without sports comes to a close. #FindAWay has become a friendly reminder on Twitter and Facebook that even though its members are social distancing, Richmond's athletic department is still connected during a time when they need each other most. Initially started by quarterbacks coach Jay Jones and his Fearless 50 push-up challenge, the simple exercise competition has evolved into a community-wide web of videos and inspiration. Now Jones, along with several other coaches and players from a variety of sports, takes to Twitter every day with items found around the house to use as workout material. He's used gallon water jugs, a backpack full of books, cinder blocks, and a ladder, among other materials, to encourage players to stay in shape. Head football coach Brian Teal has also been a big part of the movement, posting videos of himself using a bag of dog food, buckets full of rocks, rope, and an outdoor deck, a riding lawnmower, his pickup truck, and even his daughter as ways to inspire his players to stay fit ahead of the hopeful 2020 season. Although the spring sports season is suspended at least until May 15th, and the uncertainty of further delay looming, one thing is certain: Richmond's athletes and coaches continue to #FindAWay to make the best of the current situation. When we return, we've got your Live at 5 weather report. It's coming up after the break, so stay tuned.
Do you want a healthcare career? Certified medical assistants are multi-skilled healthcare professionals capable of completing administrative and clerical tasks, making them a valuable member of the healthcare team at medical clinics, doctors' offices, and other healthcare facilities. According to the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, the employment of medical assistants is projected to grow 23% over the next 8 years, much faster than the national average. At Richmond Community College, our medical assisting students are trained in our cutting-edge Simulation Learning Center, giving them hands-on experience with high-fidelity mannequins that simulate real-life patient interaction. In addition to clinical skills, our students also receive instruction in scheduling appointments, coding, processing insurance accounts, billing, collections, and medical transcription. Complete the medical assisting program in just 2 years and start your lifelong career today. Visit www.richmondcc.edu to learn more about enrolling in the medical assisting program at Richmond Community College or call 910-410-1700.
McNair Auto Sales is the place to buy your pre-owned car, truck, or van. To be the best, it takes big selection, friendly staff, and great pricing. We guarantee a no-hassle buying experience, and financing is available right on site. So come see us today. We're located at 1026 East Broad Avenue in Rockingham. And remember, with over 40 years of experience, you know McNair is the name you can trust.
At Richmond County Hospice, we strive to provide high-quality care to our patients and their families. Whether it's the incredible hospitality at the Haven House or from the comfort of your own home, you can count on Hospice to be there for you. We also offer monthly grief support groups, and our chaplain will be there to hold your hand in prayer. Through our amazing staff and our volunteers, Hospice has made difficult times easier for our community. Call the number on your screen if you feel that you or your loved one may benefit from our services. Richmond County Hospice. Peace, comfort, dignity.
JCs in Rockingham has you covered for used appliances, parts, trailers, and storage. We have one of the largest selections of reconditioned washers, dryers, and refrigerators in the Sand Hills, and we offer free delivery to residents inside Richmond County. Come check out our variety of trailers for any hauling job and our storage buildings for the things you need out of the weather or house. We also carry parts and accessories for appliances, trailers, truck beds, and can order the things you need. That's JC's on South Hancock Street in Rockingham.
Hometown heroes? Well, maybe. When it comes to backyard comfort and no pesky mosquitoes, call Brown Termite and Pest Control at 910-895-6410 or 910-276-8870. Their team of superheroes can take back control of your paradise. That's 910-895-6410 today.
Richmond County has always come together for local businesses.
But supporting those businesses is now more important than ever.
As a local business owner myself, I know that it takes a strong backing of the community to stay open and to continue to employ residents.
And with governments shutting down businesses across the state of North Carolina due to the COVID-19 outbreak, many owners in Richmond County, like Sierra, are counting on you to keep them open and residents employed after the crisis is over.
Restaurants are still offering curbside and pickup orders via phone calls, and many others allow customers to purchase gift cards.
This is a time for Richmond County to come together and show support for one another. We can still practice social distancing while supporting those who will be affected by the coronavirus pandemic now and after.
Your Live at 5 weather report is brought to you by RO Yellow, Richmond County's new online business directory. Happy Friday, everybody. We finally made it to the end of the work week. Hope you're having a great day today. It's a lot cooler than it has been, say, last 2 days. Pretty much a 20-degree drop from what we saw yesterday. And it's still going to continue to drop down tonight. We're seeing 60-degree weather today. We're going to be seeing it getting down into the 50s this evening. 7 o'clock, it will only get down to 59 with sunny skies. Then by 9 o'clock, 50 degrees. Sunset at 7:48, and then full moon tonight once more. Very, very chilly compared to what we saw the past couple of nights for sure. And that won't continue on quite too much later on as we get into the 7-day forecast. But more on that here in just a minute. Before that, we'll get to the Sand Hills weather map. It is looking a little bit more warmer for tomorrow, for the weekend. Saturday looking a little bit better. 70 degrees almost in some areas at Sand Hills. Lowest you're seeing is about 67 on the board here. Fayetteville, high of 68, low of 50. Rayford, high of 66. Excuse me, high of 68, low of 49. Lumberton, high of 68, low of 50 there. Laurinburg will be a high of 68, low of 49. Rockingham Hamlet will be seeing a high of 66 and a low of 48. Eller will be a high of 67, low of 48. Southern Pines, relatively the same there. Down in Bennettsville, high of 68, low of 51. And across the PD in Wadesboro, will be a high of 67 and a low of 49. And sunny skies across the entire Sand Hills tomorrow. It's going to be looking pretty nice for sure. Just probably, it's going to be a little bit more warmer, but still not quite as warm as what we saw from yesterday. So looking at 7-day forecast, you will see we'll get back to the 80s later on, starting at the beginning of next week on Monday. But Saturday, high of 68, low of 48. Sunday, we'll be seeing a mix of just normal showers and then thunderstorms into the evening. So we'll have rain started off with, then thunderstorms coming up later on. High of 69, low of 63 that day. And that's pretty much throughout the entire day on Sunday. Monday, thunderstorms will continue on into the afternoon then, but should be gone by the evening. High of 82, low of 54. Then on Tuesday, we'll get a break from the precipitation. It'll be partly cloudy skies with a high of 71 and a low of 51. Now getting over into Wednesday, rain returning just for a brief moment, 40% chance, high of 58 and a low of 42. Thursday, partly cloudy skies with a high of 69 and a low of 44. And on Friday, at the end of next week, we'll be seeing relatively warmer temperatures than what we saw for this Friday. It'll be a high of 73 and a low of 48. Then partly cloudy skies. So again, rain coming along, including thunderstorms mixed in. So do be looking out for that. Kind of what we saw from the other day. That was kind of like a preview of what we'll be seeing coming up at the end of the weekend and early into next week. So be on the lookout for those thunderstorms for sure, because we could be in for a good shower for sure. That's going to do it for Live at 5 Weather Report and for tonight's edition of Live at 5. Of course, for the latest news, sports, and events happening here in Richmond County, you can always visit richmondobserver.com, or you can download the free RO app for your mobile devices. For the Live at 5 crew, I'm Russell Parker. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on Monday. Good night, Richmond County.